South Point Hotel Casino. Plan A was to actually go to the Venetian for the first time in a few years to end my boycott, just to show you what the 2-5 is like there. But my buddy hit me up and he said he's been crushing the 3-5 game at South Point. So the games are soft after 11. It happens to be just after 11. Let's buy in for $1,500. Profit $2,270 and complete the BankRollex challenge. With blinds at $3, $5, second orbit off the deck, we decide to get in the mix. We buy in for $1,500, and I look down at King Queen offsuit. Could raise to 15 or 20. Don't think it matters too much. We're gonna go with 15 this time. Tony Scratch calls the button, and the two blinds come along for the ride. 60 bucks in the pot, which comes Queen, 5, deuce, 2 spades. Checks to me. Bet $30. Tony folds, small blind folds, and the big blind puts in the call. Hoping for a non-spade turn. And the turn is a jack of clubs, I believe. And the big blind decides to lead out into me. Very unconventional line. Why didn't he just check raise me on the flop? It would have been heads up regardless. Could be naming his own price with a flush draw or a hand like ace-3 or ace-4. Possibly a worse queen. But after he bets $80, I have no option other than calling. Let's play some rivers. The river is an offsuit 4. Ace-3 got there, and he fires $225. This player started the hand with $600, and we have a decision to make. We can eliminate most ace-queen combos because we have to assume they 3-bet squeeze pre-flop. He will have the full weight of pocket deuces and pocket 5s that are played this way, and the occasional queen-jack. Missed flush draws such as 9-10 would probably take this line. But as played, I think our top pair is still too good to be folding. We put in the $225, and he shows Queen 10 offsuit. We got him pipped, and we take down a nice pot right off the bat. About an hour later, there's an under the gun limp. Guy on my right makes a 20. I'm next to act with 2 red aces. Love aces. Let's pump it up to $65. Hopefully someone else has a monster and we can just get it in run it like a tournament. Unfortunately, the blinds fold, the limper folds, and the original raiser just puts in the call, so we do have some action, and we're in position with aces, a good situation. Flop comes king, jack, 7, 2 spades. We don't have an ace of spades. He could have king, jack, or pocket 7s, but we're gonna try to target hands that are worse than us. When he checks to us, we bet $75. Pretty wet board, so I think just a little over half pot is pretty good here. He puts in the call. He has approximately $500 behind. The turn brings an offsuit 5, and when he checks to us, we have to think what's the best sizing. I think an all-in bet for over the pot size is attractive, but I don't think that will accomplish much. That will get all better hands to call and all worse hands to fold. So we want to milk him a little bit, give him the wrong price to chase his draws out of position and get value from his king-queen type holdings. So I bet $225, 3x my flop bet. He thinks about it and lets it go, and we take down a nice pot with aces. One thing I really noticed about these live cash games is the general looseness of the players. I mean, the ranges are very wide, and people really play more or less face up. They overvalue a lot of their holdings when we're 5 to 9 handed. They're only going to get action from hands that beat them. They're turning mid pairs into bluffs effectively, and that's why paying attention to your opponent's tendencies is so important. Resist the urge to be on your phone. There's a lot of money at stake. Every hand matters. Focus and positive, aggressive mindset are the 2 most important qualities when playing live cash games. Of course, seat selection, table selection, venue selection, also important. Definitely good to network. Definitely good to know people in other games that say, hey, there's an open seat at the Encore, 2-5, a guy's wasted, open jamming 1,000 a hand. That's important to be effectively invited into that game. Knowledge is power. The more knowledge you have and the better connections you have, the easier life's gonna be. So don't be afraid to reach out to people, make friends, build relationships, and don't burn bridges. You never know when someone can help you out in the future. And that's the pro tip for this vlog. On this night, there are 2 3-5 no limit games running at the South Point. We are in the feeder game or secondary game, waiting to get moved to the main game. We are currently 5-handed as they balance the main game and the secondary game. A new player comes to the table. Very first hand, he's under the gun and he raises to $15 off a fresh 500 stack. I'm on the button with 2 red jacks. Of the 3 wrong ways of playing them, I'm going to choose option C, 3-bet. Usually I make it 45 or 50. For some reason, I made it 40 this time. I think short-handed, you can go slightly smaller sizings because ranges are wider. I'm not sure, whatever. 45, 50, 40, what's the difference? It's just math. Action folds to the original raiser who puts in the call. Flop comes ace, 10, 3, rainbow. Great flop for our range, and we stand to have the best hand a good percentage of the time. So when he checks to me, I down bet to $30, and he quickly puts in the call. We're hoping he has a 10 or a hand like king, queen. When the turn brings a king, he checks, and my level 0 thinking says, oh, 2 overs, we must be beat now. Let's just shut down and pray to hit a straight. In retrospect, I don't think this is the correct line of thought. Since we have a pretty good range advantage on this board texture, I think we can effectively turn our pocket jacks into a bluff here. And I think we want to use a very large sizing to accomplish this, to even possibly fold out his ace rags. Because we're going to have aces, ace king, kings, 10s, some king 10 suited, queen jack suited. This board just crushes our range. So we should be betting big. We should be betting near the pot, which is around $140. But like I said, instead I check back, scared money, don't make money. The river's a brick. He bets $60 and he takes down the pot with what I assume is like ace deuce offsuit or something. Or possibly the ugliest hand in poker, ace 6 offsuit. Oh well, you live and you learn.
Yo, what's up, Jeff? Good luck on your BankRollex challenge, buddy. Head down, graph up, visualize the win, and think about what it's gonna feel like to have one of these on your wrist when you're playing at the table. Good luck, good luck.
In for $1,500, out for $2,040 for a profit of $540. Not the $2,270 I was looking for, but progress. It's a slow process. We're that much closer to the coveted Rolex. Let's keep banging out these sessions, booking wins. If you want to be kept up to date with the BankRollex challenge, you want to know when a new vlog pops off, you have to hit the alerts bell right next to the subscribe button. It's free. Let's get to 100,000 subscribers. That is the goal. I need you to help me. We can do this together as a team. Until next time, stay safe and, of course, stay hard. I'm out.